Another keenly weighted appearance for young Corey Kelly from BroadPlain. We've seen him a few times on these shows before. Craig against Charlie Hatfield from Walcot in Swindon. What lies in store in this one, do you reckon?
I think a very slick contest. Both guys know how to box, very, very technically capable guys. And I think we're in for a bit of a chess match here.
Okay, let's see. So Corey Kelly in the red, Charlie Hatfield in the blue. Plenty of endeavour in there, but rather untidy start to the contest. Both trying to land big blows at the moment. Kelly pummeling the ribs of Hatfield there, but again, just a little bit untidy start.
That's right, the exuberance of youth, isn't it? Look, lad, 16. And at the moment, you know, they're absolutely full of adrenaline, want to get on with it. But I think as it settles down, the skill level will increase. Already better, already that little bit more considered. Good shot there. And just as quickly as I've said that, they picked the speed up again. So, but as I say, second and third, I think we'll see it change.
Kelly really looking to unload, trying to put everything into it, but he's got 3 rounds to box, so maybe just needs to conserve a little bit, but he's fancying his chance. A lot of these landing on the arms of Hatfield, who's covering up and trying to last out the storm. Certainly, as we saw in the first bout of the evening, pressure can tell, and Kelly is certainly exerting a fair amount of pressure. Sworn for head being a little bit low there, and the ducks underneath that incoming attack from Hatfield. Again, a bit tangled up on the ropes, the two of them. Now maybe it's going to settle down a bit more. I think maybe we've reached the actual pace of this bout now, rather than the frenetic start. Hatfield now managing to control himself and just try and work out what he's going to try and do in an offensive capacity, standing there with reasonably high guard, and then Kelly backs away, just getting tangled up again a little bit, and Kelly on the break, and there's the bell to end a somewhat ragged first round, Craig.
That's right. Now the opening hostilities are out the way, I think things are really settled down, Nigel. Corey really needs to keep it long. He needs to keep it mid to long range, get behind the jab and be a little bit intelligent with his boxing. Charlie, very considered start. I fancy Charlie's in front at this stage because of the cleaner shots. Not by a great deal, but I think Corey's corner now, Matt Donnelly, is settling down and say, you know, you don't need to fight now. Just pick your shots and that'll see us home.
Because putting all that power into the shots doesn't score you any more points, does it?
Absolutely not. If it lands, it's 1 point, regardless what as long as it's delivered with force. It doesn't specify how much force. So so long as it's there, it doesn't necessarily do you any good. But we'll see now coming up the second round, Nigel.
Yeah, we certainly will. Kelly just on his way back. He's got a bleeding nose, I think, so it shows that some of the shots from Hatfield got through in that first round. And now frenetic start, and this time it's Hatfield sensing maybe that he could get some of his own back in this second round, but ragged again. I fancy Hatfield saw that Kelly was slow off his stool and thinks maybe he's made a bit of a breakthrough here. And certainly it's Kelly having to do a lot more defensive work in this second round, being picked off by that snappy jab from Hatfield. The blooded nose of Kelly showing that several more shots have reached the target from Hatfield. Certainly the tidier of the two is Hatfield at the moment, and that caught Kelly there, I think. I wasn't going to say hurt him, but just rocked him back a little bit. And Kelly, I fancy, just paying a little bit for those early exertions where he expended so much energy in the first minute of the first round. So Hatfield, the calmer performer at the moment, and seems to be getting the upper hand now. Hatfield just determined to box, and a right hand got through there. And it's the more orthodox style that's paying dividends here, Craig.
That's right, at the moment, yeah. Certainly Corey, a little bit fatigued at this one. This is a hard-fought contest, make no bones about that. Good body shot there. But Charlie's just swarming style. He's being very, very careful, very measured, and he's having success with this.
Yes, he certainly is. He's weathered the original storm and had a very good second round there. Kelly looking a tired young man just at the moment. Put so much effort into that first round, paying the penalty, and still got that bloodied nose, which the corner are working on. So the adrenaline at the start of the contest, maybe not having done Corey Kelly too many favours. So just looking a little bit weary. What would you be saying to him in the corner if you were there, Craig?
Just a minute, keep calm, suck it up. You know, this is the last round, and I think that we're pretty much honours even at the moment. So he's just got to settle down, let his long arms go, just box, make the guy miss, come back at him. Simple, simple stuff. And that may see us home. We've just nicked this contest, but it's still all to play for, without doubt.
Yeah. The most important thing is to make sure the judges see that your punches are clean and on target, and I suppose if there's a flurry of punches, maybe that's not going to happen. So here we go then, the final round. Hatfield fancies his chances again at the start of this final round. Unloading. Both rounds have started in a similar fashion, with both boys going a bit gung-ho, and Hatfield really warming to his task. Kelly coming back with some of his own as well, just hanging on a little bit. Right hand over the top, just clips the nose of Hatfield there. Hatfield, though, looking to box in a more orthodox fashion, but Kelly launching in at him. Kelly needs to just get on his bike a little bit and move around a bit more, but again, the two clash. And again, becoming a bit untidy as they both tire in this final round. Too much holding on there. So Hatfield from Walcot in the blue head guard. And Kelly pushing Kelly back over the top rope. Hatfield just got to keep his style if he can. More flashy work from Kelly. Kelly has a bit of success there. Two right hands that found the target. And again, Hatfield being told off for pushing. Kelly certainly putting in a big effort here, trying to impress the judges right at the end. Hatfield keeping to his more orthodox stance and trying to box his way through it, but both still perhaps guilty of trying to put too much into some of these shots rather than keeping the style and the technique. And there it is, the end of what can only be described as a grueling contest. Not one for the purists by any means, Craig.
Oh, by no means. In glimpses, there was a fantastic technical score in boxing, but unfortunately the guys then, because they got tired, they're falling in on their work. But have to say now it's going to be down who done the cleaner work. Remember, inside of the glove, arms and gloves don't score. It's all about the cleaner shots. I'm not a brave man. I'm not going to hazard a guess.
Well, go on, I will, because I'm brave. I'd give it to Hatfield, but I wouldn't argue if it went the other way.
That's right, absolutely. Great performance from both guys. Very brave guys.
Number 3 in majority decision to Hatfield.